Welcome to Dude No Way Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of Dude No Way, and today we are pushing forward in Expedition 33. I almost botched the name there for a second. Yeah, dude, we're gonna play some more of this game. We have 17 days until Elden Ring Night Rain comes out, which means several streams until then. Let's just see. Let's check the old calendar. I don't know why the game will not let me access my cursor. Sometimes, just every now and then, it's like, hey, you know how you want to use your mouse like a normal person? Why don't you go fuck yourself? I don't know why it does this, but like, you guys can't see it, right? But like, I'm trying to move it, and it is literally, the cursor is locked in position, and it'll move around like this, but it won't go to places. I don't understand. Like, anyway, let me just click that. There we go. It literally fixed it. I just had to click on the game for a second, but... All right, let's see. We got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 streams until Elden Ring Night Rain comes out. So I have 14 streams to beat this game, or else. And if I don't beat it, well, then I'm going to have to keep playing it. So I really would like to continue on and get it done. I really like the game, don't get me wrong. But I want to keep on schedule here, because there's lots to do, and with that coming out, also we have Ultron releasing inside of Marvel Rivals on the same day as Elden Ring Night Rain comes out, which means I'm going to have to cover that content as well. So lots to do, lots to do. Let's go ahead and jump right into the game without wasting too much time here. I spent a bunch of time yapping yesterday, so let's just go ahead, get out of this title screen so that my eardrums don't explode. And we can go ahead and do one of these as well. And yeah, all right, so we are good. We are here. We're in. I was messing around with some stuff earlier. I'm not sure if whatever I was doing saved. Doesn't look like it. Let's see here. We got the, no, not the skills. Let's go into Pictos. Check this out. Got critical burn. Where does it show my Pictos? Edit Pictos? Yeah, edit Pictos. Or is that... Like, or is that the Pictos that I currently have on? Like, if I turn that off... It is on, but why doesn't it show it? I guess these purple ones are the ones that are currently active. That's what it looks like to me. We got augmented counter. That must be one of my... Yeah, that's one of my actual activated Pictos. This is the Luminas that I have equipped. I do have that. So I wanted to mess around with some of these, and I just wanted to see what happens. So let's do our stuff at camp, because I'm sure there's things at camp that I have to do, you know, walk around, talk to the curator. Oh yeah, the chef guy. What's up, chef dude? You found some of my kids. I did. Which reward should I give you? Which reward? This should be useful. A new outfit for Lune. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Let's see it. All right, Lune. We got the gestural hairstyle. What the fuck, bro? Why? Who would want that? Who is out there like, dude, you know what I really need? I need to look like a troll doll. And, God, I can't even make fun of it effectively. It's so bad. This is not good. I'm never gonna wear these. I don't know who's out there putting this on, but I'm sure there's somebody. Oh, does it look good with the swimsuit, though? Oh. There we go. Now it's perfect. I guess if you really wanted to make a clown outfit for everybody, you could really do it. It does give you that customization. I don't want to do it, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that does, you know? Have no fear, BDT is here. By the way, I got on Rivals yesterday, and I don't know if they fixed the rank queues or what, but it was actually very fun. Hell yeah, dude. I got on Rivals last night for a little bit, because I didn't want to fall asleep. And, I played for a little while. I had a decent enough time. You know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't, you know, nothing to write home about or anything, but, yeah, it was fine. It was, you know, it was alright. So there's that. I've been seeing a lot of talk about, like, oh, Rivals is dying, Rivals is this, Rivals is that. Like, Rivals is fine, bro. Like, it's totally fine. Player base you know, is going to get, there's going to be an ebb and flow to the player base, just like there is with any game. You know, we're not going to have the gigantic, explosive player base like we had in the beginning of the game release. It's not realistic to keep long term, you know, so we're going to move into the players that are actually playing the game regularly, right? And that then we're gonna have like an influx of players every time a new hero releases, new season comes out, whatever. We're gonna have a little influx, and then those players are gonna drop off and fall off. And over time, we're gonna settle into this kind of this more realistic rhythm. Like if we go and we check the Steam charts, Marvel Rivals. Let's just look at this real quick. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, dude, the 24-hour peak for Rivals. I just want to show you guys this real quick. Let's just let's drag this over here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mess with this. Whoa, bro. Chrome, there you are. Jesus Christ. Chrome is literally having an aneurysm before my very eyes. You guys can't see it, but it is shitting the bed repeatedly. There we go. Fuck, bro, that was annoying. All right, let's go here. Let's do this. Marvel Rivals Steam charts. Let's just take a look at this real quick. Real fast. The 24-hour peak for Rivals is 141,880. Just on Steam. To put that into perspective, that is like many times the number of people that are generally in a PvP game. Like, that is 4 to 5 times as many people as you would normally find in like a shooter PvP only game. Like it's actually pretty absurd how many people actually come and play this game every single day. 78,500 playing 15 minutes ago. That is like 3 times as much, almost like 2.5 times to 3 times as much as you would normally find in a PvP game. So it is an incredibly healthy population. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this game in terms of the amount of people playing. It's not dying. It's just having less people log on consistently because that's how video games work, bro. So, like, for everybody who is out there, you're going to see this on TikTok. You're going to see this on Reddit and on Twitter and shit like that. People are going to be like, the game's dead. Game's dying. People are dropping like flies. No, they're not. No, they're not. People are stupid. They don't know how this works. They don't know how video games work. I spent a long time covering this industry at this point. I've seen a lot of games come and go ever since then. And I have been looking at Steam charts for games for literal years, for like 7 years or something like that, to watch and see how games actually do. You want to compare? You want to compare this to a different game real quick? Let's just, Destiny 2 Steam charts. And this is a largely PvE game at this point, so there's going to be even more people playing Destiny. 39,000 24-hour peak for Destiny. And you know, and 22,000 playing 16 minutes ago. Like I said, the numbers for Rivals are ridiculously good comparatively, you know? And Destiny's all-time peak is less than half of the all-time peak of Rivals. So when you think about it, you break that down, you know, 316,000 for the all-time peak compared to 642,000, literally a 50% drop in the all-time peak players of Destiny compared to the all-time peak of Rivals. And the 24-hour peak, like I said, is like 4 times as much, bro. Like, it's not close. The game is fine. The game is absolutely fine. Population is totally fine. And as we get new heroes released, new seasons come out, stuff like that, you're going to see the player numbers shoot up. And then after about a week, they're going to go down a little bit. And then at 2 weeks, down a little more. And then at 3 weeks, you're going to see the big dip, right? And then it's going to level itself out until the next hero release. And then it's going to do the same thing, go straight up, and then drop over the course of 3 weeks. And then it'll level itself out. And this will literally be how it goes from now until forever. And the game is very popular. It's very profitable for NetEase. There's absolutely zero chance of it like shutting down or like, you know, dying in the traditional sense. This is not Concord, bro. This is a very popular IP. This is like one of the most, if not the most popular superhero game that is out currently, you know? So doing very well. Not dying, not in any danger of going away anytime soon. Uh, Obviously, it will drop off because it's not as new anymore. 100%. That is literally the only difference between now and the launch of the game, is that it's no longer 100% new. You know, it's the shiny new factor for people that wanted to play the game has worn off, and there will still be an influx of new players coming in as the game remains popular over time. People figure out, hey, you know, maybe I do want to give this a try. Or they bounce off of Overwatch, or they bounce off of, you know, whatever comes next, Marathon or Arc Raiders or whatever PvE or PvP game they end up playing. You know, casual players will still really enjoy Marvel Rivals. Is it going to be the most competitive game on the market? No, and it never was. It was never going to be that. It's not Overwatch. It's not even close to as hard to climb in Rivals as it is to climb in other shooter games. Specifically, like, just to use Overwatch as an example, Overwatch's Grandmaster rank is like Rivals' Celestial rank in terms of skill and in terms of how difficult it is. And I'm not talking about, like, Celestial 3. Like, Celestial 1 is the same as, like, GM in Overwatch. Like, it is much, much harder to climb in other competitive shooter games. Rivals is a very easy kind of casual experience, and I think it should always stay that way. You know, this is for the casual viewer, for the casual gamer. They don't need to be the most competitive game on the market. They're not going to bust out with the new Marvel Rivals esports scene that's going to fucking take the world by storm. It's not realistic. It's not going to happen. And there are already heavy hitters in the esports scene that don't make money as it is, you know? And if NetEase tried to turn it into a big esports thing, like having tournaments and stuff like that, that does increase the hype for your game. And, like, those ones are fine, but we're never going to have an Overwatch League equivalent for Rivals. It just isn't going to happen. And the reason for that is that it's proven to lose money. Like, not even just a little bit of money, like hemorrhage dollars over the course of, like, several years. You can literally almost lose your entire IP to that. Like, we had teams that invested literal millions of dollars into the Overwatch League and then ended up closing their doors because they couldn't pay their players because it doesn't make any fucking money, you know? Like, esports is not a thing that really is ever going to be super profitable. You know, Apex ran into the same problem. Riot in general, they do the stuff with League of Legends, but that's one of the only games that still has an esports scene that is, like, really popular. But even that does not really make that much money, you know? So, anyway, Rivals was fun. Played it yesterday. Played it a couple of times this week, you know, off stream a little bit, so that there's not as much, you know, I don't feel the onus to play every single day like I used to. But that being said, when I do jump on and I do come in, play a couple of games, you know, I have a good time. It's also pretty good for keeping me awake. You know, as an adult, I don't want to fall asleep at 6 p.m., but there is a part of me that gets sleepy. You know, a lot of people get tired in the middle of the afternoon. I'm usually fine then, but it's like 5, 6 o'clock where I start getting sleepy. And then I'm like, all right, I gotta find something to do, keeping going here. And, like, the Red Bull doesn't help anymore. I don't know. I built up a tolerance to it. So anyway, like I was saying, Hanny, what's going on, bro? It's good to see you. It's Tuesday. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I was planning on trying out a few of these Pictos today. Time to start smoking crack. I don't know if we're going to take it to that extreme. I don't know if I'm at the point yet where I'm willing to resort to that. But, you know, let's not rule anything out. Hopefully it never gets to that point. You know, I'd like to keep the hard drug addictions to a minimum, like 0, if possible. Yeah, bro, let's just keep an open mind. That's right. All right, dude. All right, fair enough. Like I said, I'm not ruling anything out. I'm just saying it's not going to be first on my list of things that I'm going to try. So I just got the new stupid haircut for Lune. It looks really bad. It looks really bad in every outfit, but I think it looks the worst in the swimsuit outfit. Also, I want to know, and maybe Hannibal, maybe you might be able to chime in on this. What cyberware do you think Lune has installed? Because she very clearly does. It appears to just be like the legs and the one arm, but that doesn't mean that she can't have it. You know, I bet she has the razor wires, you know, that you pull out and you chop people up with. She's definitely got one of those. She appears to have like the sprint augmentation. She was a doll before the expedition. Yo. I do know what you're saying. I do. And with that, I can't look at this anymore, dude. It just looks so stupid. Also, she's got a, you know what? I'm just gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. We're just gonna not say what I was about to say. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and... Did I use both of my healing elixirs? I swear to God, I didn't. Unless I did, and I just forgot about it. Yeah, I must have. I must have. Anyway. So, I got that from him. Can I speak to you, little guy? Little pink dude? No. Okay. Alright, who else do I need to talk to? I need to talk to the butcher guy. Oh, hey, another one. What's up, dude? I swear I just saw you, but over here. And that one's purple, this one's blue. Got it. There's a slight difference between them. Look, I'm not saying all gestrels look the same, alright? I'm not a racist. Oh, there's 3 of them? 1, 2. No, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. I just can't count. That's all. Alright. Where is the faceless man? AKA the curator. I need to find that asshole. I don't know where the fuck this guy is. I have been in camp like 3 times total in the entire game. So I don't know where anybody is. Hey, friends. Oh my God, you're here too? What's up?
I haven't seen a human in so long.
You just saw me yesterday.
You're much tinier than I remember.
Alright, bro, you don't gotta insult me.
When was the last time you saw a human?
Oh, my best friend when he asked for my help.
Your best friend is a human?
Your best friend is human? I thought Francois was your best friend.
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't.
When was the last time?
Oh.
Your best friend is
Man,
human.
he really cleared that up for us, huh? Thank God he was here. I don't know what I would do without that riveting piece of information. Faceless guy. What's poppin'? Where did your face go, bro? That's what I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know what the fuck happened to your face. You know? Feel like it needs to be addressed at some point. He ate it. He ate his own face. Or are you talking about Esquier ate his friend? Either one is very funny to me. I like both of these. Let's see, what do I got here? I got, I feel like it's weird that it doesn't tell you. Or maybe it does, and I just can't see it. Like, does it tell you the... Yeah, it does, okay. I was gonna say, does it tell you the perks on the weapons? Apparently, Gustave is just super unlucky. Both is good? Yeah, I think both is good. Gustave is just super unlucky because I have a weapon for Lune. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons for Lune that all have effects on them. I have 2 weapons for Mael that have effects on them. And then meanwhile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons for goddamn Gustave, who has 0 effects on them at all. So, where the fuck are where are the special weapons for the main character? I feel like this is a missed opportunity. And like, I don't want to upgrade any of these goddamn things, you know? Because if I upgrade them, and then I come across a weapon later, well then I'm out some of my very precious polished chroma catalysts, or whatever. Keep playing, bro, that's all I can say. Alright, I'll keep playing. I'll keep playing. I'm not gonna upgrade anything yet. I did want to mess around with some silly pictos and stuff, but I gotta do all this stuff here at camp, and maybe I'll just keep playing the game the normal way.
Finally found someone who loves rocks more than you.
We did.
Seems.
I think you and Esquier are soulmates.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Esquier must have experienced so much over the centuries.
You think he's centuries old?
You're gonna grill Esquier, aren't you?
A creature of legend. Yeah, just a little.
Okay, sure.
I think you have a new best friend.
Esquier? Yeah, he's sweet. And somehow he knows I'm a terrible swimmer.
He knows you from somewhere. What if these people, and like I'm just speculating here, no spoilers, don't tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. What if these people are reincarnations of previous expeditions and previous like people, and it's just like the same souls being recycled over and over again into these, like, into the wood chipper of France in whatever, you know, universe this is.
When he said that, it made me think of, you know...
Yeah, I thought it might. After the beach, when I was alone, I almost,
I know.
You almost what?
No, but I could fill in the blanks.
Well, could you fill in the blanks for us? Because we don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And I understand. Better than anyone. You know that?
Is this because they both lost someone? I feel like it must be, right? Like, the pain of losing someone is what they're talking about. You know, the, Gustav lost... I can't remember her name, but the girl from the beginning. And I have no idea who Sayel lost, but I assume it's her love interest from before.
I'm just glad Lune found you. Before it was too late.
Yeah, me too.
Just like whoever found me. I like having you in my life.
She is flirting so hard, bro.
same.
Good night, Gustav.
Good night, Sayel. You realize that I didn't even put you on my team. You know, at first, I kind of I like Lune a lot because I like her power scheme, like her spells and stuff like that. But I feel like Sayel reminds me more of Star, and because of that, I might, if there is an opportunity to make her the love interest, I might make Sayel the love interest because I feel like she is most like Stargazer, in my opinion, at least as of the characters that I found thus far. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I love that lady. So I think I might, you know, pursue a future with the one that I identify most as her. Assuming that is a thing. And then on the other hand, he might just die. You know, he might just fucking, like, Gustav might just die up and croak in the middle of the story. And then I have to play, and it turned out the whole time Mael was the main character, you know? Like, you started the game as Gustav, but then, like, in the middle of the fucking game, he just dies like Ned Stark, you know? And then it turns out it's Mael. But if I ever get the chance, because, like, I'm identifying, like, as the main character, I'm identifying myself as Gustav here, because he's also the only dude in the party, so I feel comfortable doing that. So I'm gonna try and we'll see what happens with the story part of that later. I will say you can romance eventually. Let's go. Let's go, dude. You know, it's either gonna be her or it's gonna be my big bear, you know? And I'm not into whatever this guy is, but I do think that would be fucking hilarious. maybe I'll set Lune up with him, you know? like, hey. You wanna shag Esquier? What do you think? Is that, something you'd be into? I don't think she likes it, dude. I don't think she's gonna be into it. That's funny. Alright. There's nothing else that I can do in camp. There's nothing to find. There's nowhere to go. It's just very pretty. I got to go over there and write in my journal, as I do every time we are at camp. It's mandatory. Which means I have to talk to the campfire. Campfire is also not very talkative. Oh, I can use the flag here. I can upgrade my attributes and skills. Who leveled up, even? I have 6 attributes? 6 points for Gustav? I do not remember leveling him up at all. And 3 for her, and none for Mael. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. I don't see any reason to stop now. Just raising my health bar. She's got 6 points as well. Just go ahead and just give that to her. Like, all of these things, they do a different thing, but, like, I'm not sure if that matters or not. Like, increases all damage dealt. By how much? Doesn't say. Makes the character play more often. Like, that would be cool, but it doesn't say how much speed, you know, equates to a turn or anything like that. It doesn't give me any mathematic reason to upgrade. Like, if I knew that every 10 points in luck gave me 1% crit or something like that, that would make my life a lot easier to determine what the hell I want to put points into, you know? And I have 21 skill points for Gustav. I haven't bought anything because, like, I feel like all of his skills are kind of ass. I don't know. Maybe I just... Like, I just need to unlock the rest of it. I just need to keep playing so that I can unlock the rest of it. Because I kind of don't care about the rest, you know? Like, he's got 3 skills that I haven't unlocked yet. I can unlock all of them right now and still have skill points left over. But for what, though? I got a very high single target damage, 6 hits, uses weapon element, critical hits generate 2 additional charges. Like, the only thing I use this character for at this point is basic attacks, the basic ranged attack to apply status effects like mark and burn, and then I just basic attack with him until I can use overcharge. And aside from that, I don't use any of his moves at all. Like, I don't use marking shot ever. I don't use, like, what is it, powerful? I never use this. I mean, maybe I could, maybe I should, right? But, you know, it would definitely make the other characters slightly stronger, but then I'd be using 3 action points when I could just use the basic attacks, potentially apply burn, potentially apply mark, you know, and then swing on them. I don't know, bro. Like, I want to make a build. I want to go through and I want to make builds, but I feel like I'm at the spot where I'm, like, right about to unlock something, or, like, something is right about to happen, and I feel like if I go through and I make something now, then I'm going to shoot myself in the foot with this, and I'm going to end up not having the points that I wanted, and I know I have 9 respec tokens, but, like, I don't want to use those in case I find out later that there was, like, something that I really did want to put it into, you know? And so inevitably, I'm going to do the gamer thing that we all do when we play games, right? We get a bunch of resources throughout the game, and then we hoard them like some kind of Ebenezer Scrooge of fucking resources, right? And then at the end of the game, we have all of them left over, and we'll never have used them ever. And that's essentially what's going to end up happening here. And, like, with Lune, right? Like, I want to drop 4 points. Yeah, this is the way. See, Hanny, you get it, dude. Hoard resources and never use them. If we ever used the resources, what would we do when we retire? You know? So we got to think about that. You know, we got to think about our future, and it's very important. So I can't just be throwing out resources willy-nilly. Especially finite resources, like the respec tokens, recoat, whatever the fuck, you know? Like, I want to buy this rebirth skill for Luna here, because it would be nice to be able to revive people without having to worry about the, what is it? The tint, that's what they're called. The revive tint, like, running out of charges, you know what I mean? And I always find myself in this situation where I have run out of revive charges, but somebody inevitably takes a single hit, and even though I've put every single point that I've gotten up to this spot into health, I still somehow get fucking 1 hit, and then I need more revive tokens, and I don't have them anymore. And so, like, I want to drop 4 points in here, but I also want to unlock the rest of her skills, you know? And that makes it difficult, too. Because, like, do I want to go down the fire route, or do I want to go down the... Like, this Typhoon skill looks very interesting to me. On turn start, deals high ice damage to all enemies and heals all allies. How much does it heal them for? And is this a thing that you use one time and then you don't have to continue to activate? Or is it a channeled skill where she will continue to hold it, like this one over here, Fire Rage, where it deals increasingly high fire damage to all enemies every turn until she receives damage? I don't know which one of these is important. Or is channeled, you know? And I want to mess around with them, but I only have 9 recode tokens. And then, again, what am I going to do when I retire if I don't like the skills? So, and I also need to get more ability to break. So, like, I need to drop 2 points into this rock slide move so that I can use this to have a break on every character. Because yesterday we ran into the situation where we were fighting the Burgeon, and the Burgeon swallowed Gustav, and then in the middle of the fight, right as the fucking break meter was about to fill up, it swallowed my L, and then I'm stuck with Lune, who has no break ability, so I had to just kill him the old-fashioned way. You know, and I had to fucking dodge for, I don't know, 78 turns in a row to make it to the point where I could actually kill the guy because I just couldn't break his stance. And, like, I don't know. There are so many things that I want to do, but again, I feel like I'm at this spot where I'm right about to unlock some shit, and if I use points, I'm going to lose out on the ability to have spent them in the place that I actually wanted to spend them, you know? So, tough. Being able to break his clutch, yeah, I feel the same way. The other thing is, like, I feel like break damage does not happen enough. Like, you do not, and maybe this will probably, I'll probably unlock things for this later, where it is, like, way easier to fill that break bar. But I feel like I spend, I don't know, 50 turns raising the break bar until it finally gets to the point where it actually reaches the end. And, I feel like it just takes too long, you know? Maybe just hold off until you get through the next part, buddy. You're right. You're absolutely right, Hanny. You're so right. See, listening to you is always the smartest thing that I can do. Partly because you played the game before me, and you know what you're talking about, you know what comes next, and also because I will sit here in indecision for the next 20 years and never come to an actual decision about what I want to do. Okay. I am going to write in the journal for my apprentices. Yes, find a spot where you could be alone. Rub one out under the light of the big 33 in the sky. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna shoot his nut off the cliff. He writes about Esquier and how incredible it is to travel on such a legendary creature. I mean, legendary creature. Let's not stretch the truth. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
For those who come after. That is a very cool saying. I have thought about that saying many times since I started playing this game. Okay, remember the current objective or go to sleep. Legendary weirdo, that's 100% what this guy is. He looks like if... How can I... He looks like if the Michelin Man... if the Michelin Man were to be in an Asian parade. And, you know, as, you know, dressed up as for some kind of Asian holiday. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese or Thai or whatever. Or what, I don't know. But that's what he looks like to me. And also, where are his feet? Why does he have little springs for feet? It's throwing me off. Okay, give me 1 second. I will go to sleep in 1 sec. I just want to do something on the other side of the camera real fast. I gotta do something very important. I will be right back in 2 seconds. Then we'll go to sleep, and we'll continue on with the next area, which I was trying to do before the end of the show yesterday, and something came up, and it made me go to camp. Give me 1 sec. Alright, sorry. That needed to happen. Alright, I'm back. Man, yesterday, when I said that I was gonna end the stream and come back, I was like, alright, let me go eat real quick. Let me go use the bathroom. And then as soon as I pressed end stream, literally the exact second I pressed it, I stood up. My body was like, time to take a dump, bro. And I was like, oh god, thank god I ended the stream when I did. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna go to sleep now. We're gonna go ahead and, Gustav heads back. I was already back. What do you mean I head back? Oh shit, we got another cutscene. Mael on the floor. Is she getting... This is so awkward. She's getting watched over. Is that like Mael all grown up? Like, what is this? Is that her from a previous life? It kind of does look like her from a previous life, you know? And like, that was like her father or her, too old to be the love interest, I think. I hope, dude. Because she is, like, weirdly similar to Mael's actual model.
Those who can't see, those who know not, that they are not, and those who live, blithe and free, sins forgotten, and thus absolved, a fresh dawn in their playground, while we live in shadows, swimming in ink.
The graphics are insane, bro. Holy shit.
A fragile dream, a singular weed, resisting, ever resisting, that iron dirt, that eternal law. Those who can't see, those who know not, that they are not. Do you know? We are fellows. Those who know not, that they are not.
That's the third time they said that in the 30-second cutscene. So I'm just gonna assume that they are reincarnated like I thought originally. Like, these are the souls of people that are just recycled over and over again. And the way she said, like, sins that are forgotten and thus absolved is another key indicator that these people are have done this before, you know, and things that have happened previously have since been forgotten about. So I did not mean to get on that guy. All right, into the Stone Wave Cliffs. Let's go do it. I also heard that in the Gestural Village they were talking about a cave with water and like a bunch of Gestrals in there, so I got to be on the lookout for that as well. Which, if I were to be a betting man, I'd say that the Stone Wave Cliffs is probably the cave with water that everybody was talking about. So let's go ahead in here and just figure out where we are. Caught a little lag spike there, but I think we're all right. Damn. Crazy graphics, dude. Is that a Ferris wheel? It is. That looks awesome. Just like pieces of a world all torn up and floating. Can you jump off anywhere? No. At least not that I can see. Nothing that looks easily traversable. I hear seagulls. Universal sound of seagulls. You think they have seagulls in their parking lots in like the Midwest and shit? Like the way that we have them? Like they're just everywhere? Every McDonald's parking lot has a band of seagulls.
Ride. Apparently that was where people went on dates, you know? What do you think happened in those cabins?
No, actually, my guess is this was Expedition 50. You see, they created this giant wheel, and they tried to cross the world.
What?
Okay, Professor.
What?
Mes amis, floor is close. I can feel it.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you
Honestly,
get
I don't
there
know.
yourself?
Star, I'm not sure.
Oh, too much effort.
Oh, that's a big bitch. Jesus Christ. I guess was a big bitch.
So, wait. SKA is that powerful?
Apparently so. But also lazy.
Can relate.
All right, let's go.
What a weird creature.
Very odd. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of SKA, but at least he's nice, right? At least he's nice to us. I haven't had to beat his ass, so there's that. At least not yet. I'm not gonna say never, but as of right now. So there's the Burgeon, again, still over there. I assume that I will have to fight him at some point in this level. We got the Ferris wheel. Lots of seagulls. It'd be interesting to find out, though, you know? Like, in McDonald's parking lots in Nevada, do they have seagulls everywhere like we do? Got a carousel horse here. Just chilling, for no reason. Rest in peace to the horse. Thankfully, it's not a real horse. Just a really pretty scene, you know? Really nice, really cool graphics. The sea looks really good, it's animated really well. The kind of end of the world feeling they really nail in this game. Like the post-apocalyptic almost feeling of this part of Europe is really neat. Makes you wonder if the entire world is like this. Like, does the whole world have a painter? Paintress? Or does the, what the fuck was that? Hello? Where did it go? That was weird. Presumably that is something that will come up later.
Well,
Got some more
that will
chroma.
help.
Nice. And it is stabbed into whatever this thing is. I have no idea what this thing is, dude. No idea. Some kind of Nevron, maybe? Cut in half. Just gonna let it save there. I don't need to rest or anything, because I just rested while we were at camp. So I'm full health. Alright, we got a big, rather large bitch right in front of us. I believe I will have to fight this rather large bitch. But first I want to do a little exploring. What do I got here? I got a new Pictos. Oh no, a
78.
journal entry.
Max Ounce.
What the fuck kind of name is Max Ounce?
But we knew we had to try, and it worked. We deserve strong leaders, not those old fools on the council hiding under the dome. Under their control, our people are condemned to a slow, inevitable extinction. Their timid half-steps achieve nothing. The answers are not in Lumiere. They are out here.
Yeah.
Our only choice is to take matters into our own hands. Fortune favors the bold. We must forge ahead with conviction.
With conviction. Yeah, dude. Neither one of you that are dead right here look like that you were that person that had that voice. Maybe this guy. I don't know. They all look like women to me. I think it's a weird choice if you're gonna have that voice be the one on the journal entry, but... Ooh. A paint cage, or whatever the fuck these are called. Alright, I gotta find the little paint cage locks so that I can shoot them. There's one. Come on. Got it. Nailed it. Sniped it from down the lane. Here's another one. Fucking eagle eyeing this shit, dude. Okay, if I were a third paint cage lock, I would probably be around here somewhere. Let's just go ahead through and see if we can find anything along the way. I'll keep looking up, keep looking around. want to keep my eyes peeled for this shit. 1. We got a 2. We got a... That is not how that was supposed to go. Up. Up east. Up. There we go. Do I see anything over here? I don't. Can I get back up? Yes. Okay, good. I did not want to drop all the way down there. That would have sucked. Okay. And there we go. I've dropped all the way down regardless. How about if I go up the little grappling lift? Pull me. Much better. There's the paint cage lock. Final lock there. Let's just go ahead and look around, make sure that there's nothing else hidden. I literally see absolutely nothing hidden here. Pretty sure this entire area was made just for the paint cage. Let's just drop down. I don't think we need to worry about that. Hello.
This will be useful.
A new weapon. The Delaram. Level 7. Did I already have a Delaram? Let's find out, shall we? The Delaram. Level 7. What the fuck element is that? What's it look like? Oh, it looks so cool. Oh, bro, it looks dope. How much damage do I lose for going off of the Abyssaram? A lot. A lot of damage. But it looks cool. And I don't know what element this is. What is that? Light? What is this? Is that the element of anus? That looks like a fucking butthole. But it does scale with vitality, albeit shittily. I'm gonna leave it on for a little bit because I like the way it looks. Not that I need to. I am losing a significant amount of damage by going to that weapon. It scales, see, it scales with vitality, but it scales poorly. It's got a C and a B in luck, whereas the Abyssaram is a B in vitality, which is why it scales better. Although, possibly. No, it can't be. Because yeah, it's just swapped around. Damn, that looks cool, though. It looks like the Red Death from Destiny. The hand cannon, the 3-round burst hand cannon with the, like, spikes and, like, the blood at the end. That would heal you at the end of your, like, as you got a kill. It would heal you. Looks like Red Death. But at the very least, it gives him an element that is not physical. So that's kind of good. Okay. I see it over here. Little hiding ass. What is this? Color of Lumina. Thank God I got another one of those, bro. I've been wondering where my Lumina's been. Guess there's nothing left to do but fight the big bitch. I can only imagine this is gonna be probably difficult. Hello to you. Good day, sir. Alright, here we go. Obviously, he's gonna go first. Oh no, I get to go first. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3. Let's just destroy all of those. Use my final AP. Hit him with a basic attack. Make him defenseless. Let's go ahead and immediately turn on Immolation. Are you weak against fire? No, you're resistant against fire. Good to know. I can go ahead into Swift Stride here to put me into Virtuose Stance. 2-hit combo. 1, 2. Dodged. And now he gets a second turn. Shields its allies, but you don't have any allies, do you? Okay, now you've got 2 AP, or you got 2 shields on. You're already low health, and I'm not really worried about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and basic attack you then, since I only have a little bit of AP left. We can go ahead in and hit him with the marking shot. Get that mark going to make him take more damage, and then we can hit him with the Fury move.
Precision.
Do that big damage to him. 4,700 damage there. That's quite a lot. 3-hit combo. Got hit by the last one, but that's okay.
Chroma is flowing.
Cool. Let's go ahead and apply Immolate again.
Feel the burn.
Just in case I need it. Again, I am not charged up. Kind of don't really have much there. Go ahead and hit him with a single ranged attack. Get him with the basic attack. I can't use the Fury again but what I can do is hit him with Spark. Stack up more of that burn. One dodge, two. Well, I tried to double dodge, but that's all right.
Danger.
Shield your allies. Go ahead. See if I care. Bastard. And just go ahead and use those. Get him out of the way. Powerful against lightning. Hard to tell if he's powerful or if lightning is powerful against him. Either way, I think we're all right now. I can just use the basic attack. And she hasn't. He's weak against ice. Okay, now we know. Did not dodge fast enough. But we're still good. I like how the women are not telling him not to die or like to dodge it or anything like that. They're just like, yep, he's getting attacked again. They're just letting it go. Like, what do you do?
Let's spill some ink.
Make him defenseless. Go into Swift. Use the Swift Stride to put her in a virtuous stance. Gonna shield his allies again. Congratulations, sir. It's a nice shield you got there. It'd be a shame if I were to basic attack you to death. Confident. Take 50% less damage, but can't be healed. That's interesting. Can't be healed at all, huh? Not sure how I feel about that one. 10% crit rate and 41 speed from that, though. Can't be healed does not sound like a status effect that I want on any of my characters. I knew there'd be something in here. What's good?
Advantage.
Breaking counter. 50% increase break damage on counterattack. Well, that's pretty good. You know, considering that I've been trying to find new ways to get that counterattack thing going. You know, to benefit me more while using the parry feature. Let's go in and equip that so that we can get it usable as a Lumina. Let's go into the Pictos here. Edit Pictos. We've got the +2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target once per turn. I don't think we need that one. Let's find the one that I just got. Where's the one that I just got? Breaking counter, right? Let's go ahead and just throw that on there for that extra break damage on counters. I feel like that could be very useful to me. Let's give that a go. And at the very least, we could turn that into a Lumina quicker than never by not equipping it. Going over here just to check and see if there's anything over here. And the answer is no, there absolutely is not. Okay. I don't want to sprint through here in case I accidentally fall off a goddamn cliff or something like that. Which I don't even think you can. You definitely cannot. There's nothing else to jump to, no other places to jump down. Okay, pull me. Got this nifty little color of Lumina here. I can go ahead and give myself even more Lumina slots. I think I have like 50 of those or something like that. For all the times that I might need it. Alright, we've got more guys walking around. Got another guy walking around over here. You want some sauce, sir? Or ma'am? Scythe person? First strike. Who's got a shield? Anybody? No? Are these things that I can shoot? Oh, yeah. They sure are. Just gonna wait till that comes back around. There you go, sir. Dodged because you're floating, right? You do have a shield, son of a bitch. I knew you had a shield. All right, well, let's just kill this one before it gets in our way. And then we'll just hit this guy. Bang. We'll just take that right there. Now, I do have this breaking rules ability to destroy all of the shields on a target. Boom. Covers her sword in blood. I'm just gonna get hit by all of those, apparently. But it is what it is. Mael took a lot of damage from that because she is in offensive stance. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's just basic attack then. We're just gonna use that to get the shields out of the way. Gotta dodge a little sooner. Okay, breaking rules. Let's break the shields.
Not looking good.
No, it is not. Let's just go ahead and heal you then. Get a nice little heal off on you. I need to... You are burning, so let's go ahead and use my heal for Gustav. It's not the best heal ever, but it's better than no heals. Boom. I can go ahead and use that immediately. I can use Swift Stride to put her into Virtuose Stance, and then he dies from his burn. I got a Chashin, a new weapon for Sael, and then a new Pictos Energizing Pain. No longer gain AP on parry, +1 AP on getting hit. Not sure if that'll be useful, but for me, I don't feel like it will be. Oh, it's like a darkness scythe. Neat. Gives me 308 health and 34 defense, so that's pretty decent. That's not bad overall. What do we got here? Is this a Picto or is this a journal entry? Another
Lizette.
journal entry.
56th.
Lizette.
In my youth, I mistook drama for passion. Simone helped me understand the difference.
Well, that's good.
Opened my eyes to an entirely different way to experience the world. How can she be gone? How could they so callously, so nonchalantly destroy such a beautiful soul? Vile, vile, vile! They just killed her, like she was a worthless Nevron. Those cold-blooded, treacherous, despicable parasites.
Damn.
But my trap worked. We caught one of those white-haired bastards. She looks human, but I know she's a monster. She refuses to speak.
What is she
but
talking
I'll
about?
make her
White-haired
talk.
bastards.
And then I will feed her to a Nevron. Then the Pinterest can take me. I don't care. Nothing matters. I will have justice.
Damn, bro. All right. Something bad happened here. Oh, dang. These people got stabbed through their body, through the light pole, by one of those swords. And they cut off one of their hands. Shit, bro. Both of their hands. Goddamn. All right. These people are really getting fucked up out here. How are you? It's a long sword you got there. This is where that shield breaking skill comes in clutch. I saw. It certainly did have quite a lot of shields. Just got back. Welcome back. Also, hello to Star.
Is coming.
Let's see. We got, let's go ahead and drop the immolate on him.
Feel the burn.
Big burns. And then we're in defensive stance right away. Let's just go ahead and hit him with the old spark here. That'll make me stanceless.
Cover.
Please survive.
I'm gonna dodge it all. That is a really cool move, though. I'm not gonna lie, that shit does look dope as fuck. You know? If you time the jump right, you really don't need the shield move, though. At least that's what I'm noticing. You know? Because you can just hit him one time, and if all three of your party members hit the jump attack, then it takes out a bunch of their shields, so you're kind of good to go after that. Now I want to use Swift Stride to put her into Virtuose Stance, and then they are weak against ice. So let's go ahead and hit them. Oh no, they're not. It was just the other one that's weak against ice, apparently. Let's see, we have a... I don't know what element this is. It doesn't tell me. Is that... Can I see it in Expedition Basics? Let's see, we got, status, elemental affinities, status effects, buff and debuff. Does not tell me. I was hoping it would. It does not show me what that is. Inverted prevents the character from being healed. That's the first time I've seen inverted. Actually, I've looked at this quite a few times. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what these, doesn't tell me what these elemental things are. Like, the obvious ones, there's, like, ice and there's fire. Like, those ones are easy. It's when it gets to the other-looking ones that makes it more difficult to comprehend. Buffs and debuffs. No, I don't know. That's fine. Here, just take this. And I dodged it, so no big deal there. That one's already dead. We can go ahead and use the...
Take down their shields.
Let the ink
We
flow.
can use the shield break move on him. We can apply burn to him. It's now Gustav's turn. I kind of have nothing really to do here. We'll just hit him with the marking shot so that whatever hit happens to him next, he takes a lot of damage.
The dance begins.
Right, and then we can literally just hit him one time and we're good to go. He's not burning. Oh, he is still burning. Okay, so let's put her back into Virtuoso stance in case he lives through another turn. Just gonna dodge that. And then we're just gonna... Like, I kind of have no reason to do anything else. Just kill him, you know? Easy as pie. These guys suck. They're like trash mobs. So I need to figure out how to get up there. I can't grapple up to that point, but there's obviously something up there that I should be able to get up to. Does anybody else have the grapple ability? No, doesn't look like it. That's not a grapple anchor, but just in case. It looks like something I should be able to interact with in some way. You know, it's floating, it's glowing yellow. That is the traditional
Well, that will help.
game developer way to make you see something. You paint it with bright, shiny paint. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Okay. I don't want to go that way because I'm fairly certain that's the way to go forward. So let's try and climb these cliffs. See if I can't get up and over to another side. I hear another enemy. I see another enemy. Just want to make sure there's nothing else around. Good day to you. I wish you could carry over your action points from previous battles. That'd be cool. Go ahead and start destroying these, whatever these are, floating balls. I'll just put it there because I have nothing else to do, really, until I get these ranged characters dead. All right, we're gonna start with you, and then we'll basic attack you here. And then I can actually hit you the old-fashioned way. Oh, that's right, but you're ranged, so I can't, really. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna use that breaking rules move against this guy to break all his shield. My L plays immediately. Nice. If the target is defenseless, play a second turn. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm in offensive stance. I can go ahead and apply Spark to him. Get him burning.
On me.
Deal some damage to him. The Reaper Cultist going in for the attack there. I'm gonna shittily miss every single dodge. I got the last one. So almost every single dodge. Little bit slow. They're a little slower. Gotta prepare myself for that. Covers his sword in his own blood. We'll just destroy his entire shield there by doing that. Let's just shoot him once. Right, and then we can go ahead into virtuoso stance here. I can finish off the big guy with a bit of... Actually, I don't have enough AP really to do much here. Let's just go ahead and use my... Yeah, let's stack the burn on him. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Fuck, I chose the wrong target. Oh well. It is what it is. We will... I can start getting this guy out of the way so that he dies a little bit quicker. It would not let me parry him for some reason. I have no idea why. Uh-oh. Damn, she died. Well, I tried, dude. I tried. I shouldn't have done that, honestly. This guy's gonna end up killing himself by accident. Just gonna dodge you there.
Danger. What's up?
Got me. Good job, dude. Got me good. I don't know, do I even bother using a revive tent? I feel like I don't. Let's just, destroy these shields. Let's go ahead and hit this one with a basic attack there. Let's do one of those. Right, and then I can use that to kill him. I still have 4 AP left. Not enough overcharge, though. I can destroy his shields with that. He's marked. I can use my basic attack to finish him off. And then Mael will be back with 1 hit point. I don't have to use one of my revive tents against him. In the next combat, I'll just heal her on the first turn.
Interesting.
New Pictos, first strike, play first. Critical hit chance increased by 10% when I equip that one. That could be useful, I think. Play first, that, you know, that's a thing. Could be good. Can I jump over here? Negative. Can't do any of that. Can't do any of that. All right. Nothing. Nothing over here. Nothing up my sleeve. Let's... I don't want to fast track this level, but I feel like I have explored pretty much everything already in this spot. Like, my brain says, my Elden Ring brain says, look around for other places where there could be a thing. But, like, this game isn't that deep. I think that that might be it. And then I move forward. I'm just gonna push forward. It's fine. I do believe I have explored everything here. Ugh. I can't do it. I can't go forward without having made sure. Just need to be certain. Absolutely zero other places for me to find loot, right? Nothing up here. Can't get up to whatever that is. Wait, can I? Nah, I can't even climb the rocks here, bro. Can't jump down, can't jump to the side. Can't climb these. Can I? Nope. Oh. Kinda. Barely. I can't even jump down normally. Okay, alright. I've definitely explored all of this. Take me to the next spot. Well, we got one of those boys again. Good day, boy. It's you. Yeah, it's me. I know you. What do you mean you know us? I've seen you countless times. Yet I've never grasped your essence. You are not from here. Our essence. I can feel it, familiar, yet so different. Like everything she created. Like the creature of darkness at the end of this path. It is but one of her many creations. Beautiful in its own way, but deadly. Her favorite combination. A creature of darkness, huh? Indeed. She was my best friend, but she outgrew us. She had more important things, more important friends. She left me behind. The boy has gone silent. The boy has gone silent. I can't check out the rest of the dialogue options? That sucks. I wanted to talk more to you, little boy. Little chroma. Little chroma for your doma. Feeling good? Please? No? Okay. He doesn't care about me at all. He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to be my friend. He complains about other people not wanting to be his friend, and then he doesn't want to be mine. The irony. Got another 3 points here that I can drop into my L. She is at 1 hit point. I could rest here, since I've already gone through. I might as well just rest, bro. I've already killed everything back there. I've explored all the places. There's no reason to go back. Might as well rest. We've got some, whatever these things are. Alright, I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna attack you, we're gonna see what's good. First strike. Anything weird about you? No, you're just fucking tentacles carrying a pillar for some reason? There's everything weird about you.
Take him down.
Gonna hit him with the mark shot. And then I can hit him with the immolate, because it applies 2 more burn to a target that is marked. For a total of 5 burn.
I'm ready.
And then I can use offensive stance for my L. The Roacher. Okay, that was really anticlimactic. Ouch. It crit me. Oh no, I'm in offensive stance. That's right. That's right. Okay, I remember now. Put her into virtuose stance. So I can use the big dick daddy move after this.
Feel the burn.
The Fury. And go ahead and mark it. So that she gets to deal as much damage with the Fury move as humanly possible. Stun and shell. Okay.
Dance begins.
Cool. I just wanted to see what else he could do.
Finesse and precision.
But now it's dead. So that was short-lived. I kind of expected more from that, I'm not gonna lie. Combats are getting pretty easy. I guess it's because I'm in the right place now. Where before I was probably not in the right place.
An advantage.
+1 healing tint shard. Let's go. I don't use those, but... You know. Awesome. I'm kind of in the mood to go out to a restaurant today, bro. What, Star, what restaurant do you want to go to? If we did go to one. Not saying we have to. Just saying that, you know, might be in the mood. Might as well just rest right here again, right? I mean, there's no reason not to. Those guys respawn? Oh, they do respawn. Let's kill them again, for good measure. For those who come after. Again, let's hit it with the mark.
Let us stain.
Get it with the burn. Jumps. Okay. Good dodge. Everybody got hit by that. Son of a bitch, bro.
Finesse and grace.
I was trying not to get hit by that shit, and I got hit anyway.
On fire.
Let us.
Now she's in virtuose stance, so that's good. I'm just gonna basic attack this one. Powerful. She gets powerful on a basic attack, I think. No. Go ahead and mark him. With the old marking shot.
Blades sharp.
Sure, man. Apparently there's just nothing I can do about that shit. Alright, I killed them again for no reason other than fuck them. And there we go, I got the breaking counter Lumina learned. Let's go into my L. Let's check out her Pictos. If I take off the breaking counter, if I just I can't just remove it, huh? Can't just remove it. Oh, I do want to try something else, actually. I do want to try something else. Let's go and replace it with auto death. Right, and then let's take this one and replace it with Death Bomb. Because I want to see what this looks like. And now I want to go into the Luminas. I want to see the, what was that move that I literally just learned the Pictos for? Is it Augmented Counter? No, it wasn't Augmented Counter. It was Energizing Break. This, no, not that. Breaking Counter. Bro, which one was the one that I just had on? Fuck. Damn it. Let's go to the Pictos again. The one that I just had on was... Because it lights them up once you have the Lumina learned. Cleansing Tint. Plus 3 AP. Empowering Attack. Rewarding Mark. Burning Shots. Maybe it doesn't. Breaking Counter? 50% increased break damage on counterattack. That's what it was. Breaking Counter. Okay, and as I go into here, Breaking Counter only costs 3 Lumina. Let's go, bro. I'm putting that on. Okay, let's go back to the flag real quick, and I want to experiment with these moves. Let's just rest, bring everybody back up. It'll respawn those guys. It only takes 4 battles to be able to learn the Pictos, but I want to see how much damage they take when Mael instantly kills herself and then deals the damage with that one Picto. A lot. Good amount of damage. Holy. For whatever reason, it clicked on my other monitor there. Damn, I really couldn't kill him, huh? Whatever.
Let the ink flow.
That was pretty goddamn funny, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do that 3 more times. So that we can learn those... we can learn the Lumina off of the you instantly die Picto, and you can learn the Lumina off of the you deal damage on death Picto. I just want to see... Let's look again. It looks like it deals her weapon element worth of damage as well. That's 2. It basically almost kills them. But against, like, a boss or something like that, like, that's gonna deal, like, no damage. This is just a trash mob, so... Of course it deals a lot of damage to them. Let's see it again. How much damage are they taking? Like 3,000? Whatever, dude. I just can't kill you, huh? I missed all of them. Oh, no. Not that it matters. Got me. Yeah, I'm not sure that... I don't know if killing yourself at the start of the fight is really that good of a call. But I do think that it's funny. And I do think that because the cost of the Picto is so high, that it would be something that would deal a lot of damage. Does it deal a lot of damage? I'm gonna say probably not. Like a basic attack worth of damage. In terms of... 2,000 damage on that one. So, literally, very, very little.
Dodge, Gustavo.
Ah, still got me. What a bitch. Really don't need to do too much against these guys. I'll just counterattack him and instantly delete him. Boom, that gave me the Pictos, right? It didn't give them to me? Is that because she's dead? Bro, if I have to revive her and it won't work because she was dead at the end of the fight, I'm gonna be so sad. I just did this for no reason. Let's do it one more time. just revive her this time then. Use my first turn
Let the ink flow.
on a revive tint. Nice.
Not looking good.
Well, shit, bro. That was easy. Yeah, it did not give me the Pictos for this. So I'm pretty sure, or the Lumina even, I'm pretty sure to gain the Lumina, the person has to be alive at the end of the combat for you to be able to get credit as though that counted as a completed combat. I didn't know that originally. Look how much damage it deals, though. When it crits, it hits pretty goddamn hard.
It's flowing. I'll do it.
Well, I tried.
I can do it.
So now that's 2. 2 more times so that I can learn the Lumina from those. I don't know that I'll ever use them, but just in case. Now it's worth looking at. 'Cause it is a really silly combo. Like instantly die at the start of a battle and deal damage to all enemies.
A storm is coming.
So that's 3. And even though I'm not getting any, like, useful stuff, realistically, it is allowing me to kind of see these enemies' moves, get a little bit more used to it. You never know who's going to be the enemy at the end of this, you know? So, it could be something that ends up coming in handy.
A storm is coming.
And there it is. That should be the Picto. Yep. Lumina learned. Death Bomb and Auto Death. Okay, let's just take those off real quick, because those are stupid. And I don't need them at all. Yeah, the Pictos here. Edit Pictos. Yeah, kill self on battle start. Not great. Not great, you know? On death, deal damage to all enemies. Okay, how much, if I take this off, and I just put on, let's just say anything. Literally anything would be fine. Breaking counter. I already have that equipped as a Lumina. No longer gain AP on parry, +1 AP on getting hit. Let's just go ahead and take that. We'll put it there. We'll take Death Bomb, and we will put... I honestly don't know. 25% increased break damage. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, now let's go into the Lumina. Let's see. Death Bomb costs 5. So, to instantly kill yourself at the start of a fight costs 5 Lumina. Excuse me. To instantly kill yourself at the start of a fight costs 1. To deal damage to all enemies when that happens costs 5. So, a total of 6 to instantly die at the beginning of the fight. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but the idea that they're like, okay, well, let's give them the ability to die immediately every time they start a fight is so ridiculous, so over the top, in my opinion. Because, like, for what, though? You know? And you don't get the stat points, either, when you're using them as a Lumina. So, like, for what purpose would you ever use those outside of the stats? Alright, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I did not have the mic on. All right. Here we go. So now I've got Teamwork and Breaker equipped. And Teamwork is the 10% extra damage while allies are alive. And then Breaker is the 25% increased break damage. All of that is pretty good. I actually have a lot of Lumina points that I can use for things. Let's see, I got Breaking Counter, 50% increase break damage on counterattack. That is good. Nice, nice. Yeah, so it seems like it could be good. We'll leave those on for now and just see where we're at after this. You'll be watching? All right, Mike. What's going on, dude? How's life going? From the shadows. I would expect nothing less. I'm kidding. Goodbye. Oh, no. Lurking. Okay, well, at least you'll be lurking. It's good to see you, bro. Hope everything is going well over there for you. I played a little Rivals last night. Had some fun over there. I was thinking about you. I had a Thor on my team. You're actually still here? Okay. I had a Thor on my team last night. And he was, actually, it was 2 days ago. Had a Thor on my team 2 days ago. And he was pretty good. And I was like, man, I miss when we got to game more together. But at the same time, you know, making sure that I am fulfilling on my value proposition of playing the greatest games of all time is also important. Otherwise, that thing I say at the start of the show is for nothing. Perform that counter. That was quite strong. Boom, baby. She hit him with the smell of my feet. And the stench was so bad from her hippie feet that he literally died. I don't think anybody is surprised by that. That would be a shitty place to drop off, huh? Just fall to your doom. Instant death. Right off the cliff into the rocky water. Who knows what you could find down there?
A shrine to the Paintress.
Which one?
Paintress destroyed our world. And someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
Oh, this is
When
the
you're
shrine.
at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
And that is fair. They are, in fact, at the mercy of a power they don't understand. Nobody knows what the Paintress is doing, or why. Or why people have to die, or why she keeps writing them out of existence. I tried to play, but people can't play at all, so I haven't been. Is it that bad? Are you playing ranked, though? Is that the problem? You've been playing ranked? Because I heard that ranked has been an absolute shit show. I heard that ranked this season is the worst that it's ever been. Which, you know. Yeah, it's that bad. I had a feeling. The thing about quick play, I didn't have as much trouble in quick play. I don't know. But then again, I wasn't playing tank. I did play tank sometimes, but I had all right games. Nothing special, nothing to write home about, but all right, you know, not bad. I've also been flexing too, so like I played a little Rocket, played a little Cloak and Dagger, a little bit of Venom here and there. You know, just keeping it fresh. Some DPS games as well. I missed. Get away from me. I got him that time. I had to hit him with my paintball. My confetti paintball. Really? Just one? Just one of them?
Take them down.
A storm.
Seems like a waste, but whatever.
Feel the burn.
It's a weird combat.
Feel some heat.
Just one guy just over here like, I'm gonna get him. One tentacle covered pillar.
Please survive.
I missed the first parry, but it's fine. Because he's already dead, so it didn't matter. That was nothing. What kind of stupid ass combat was that? Ridiculous. Mike, what'd they change about the Thor skin? I cannot find anything different about it. Is it like voice lines? Did they add some special effects to the voice? Like some reverb or some sound effects? Like, what did they change about this Thor skin that they claimed that they had changed? I can definitely hear the difference in the Doctor Strange skin, because it's got like an undead effects filter over the voice. First strike. I'm gonna mark him.
Feel the burn.
Big burns. Swift stride.
Danger! Danger!
Now he's got only
Take cover!
one shield left.
A storm is coming.
Easy as pie. And do I immolate him or do I ice lance him? I feel like he's weak against ice, right? Let's find out.
Ice shut.
Not weak against ice. She did crit though, so at least there's that.
Take him down.
Blades sharpened.
Let's do the Fury. Oh no. Well, I used it against the wrong guy, but that's okay. Perfect dodge. I'm gonna counterattack this guy, and it didn't kill him because he's got 3 shields up. Had 3 shields up. Night-night. And for you, sir. And yeah. I don't really think I need to do anything other than just stab you. You're all so goddamn weak. Ridiculous. Okay, I came in from over here. There's this little side area. Gotta check all the areas here. New Picto. Maybe. New journal entry.
The seal of the 50th.
Nice.
Our beautiful wheel. Wedged upon the rocks. A casualty of the massive serpent of the sea. But even shattered, its presence is still comforting. Adrian and Gabriel are doing their best to sustain morale, but with no food, no clean water, no way to fix the wheel, our fate is quite clear. No, to me at least.
That must be the ship back there that had like the rudder on it, the wheel.
Of others? Perhaps. Perhaps we will find a way back.
Maybe.
Still. These moments of quiet, sitting on the beach, are also a source of contentment. All our lives we've been running, trying to outrace time, trying to reach an unreachable goal. And now we can finally rest.
Is that like, is this death?
At least we got to see some of the wonders of this world. Even the serpent, cruel as it is a deadly elegance that is mesmerizing. But oh, what other marvels might we have seen had we been able to keep rolling?
Yep.
I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up outside the dome. Perhaps even live amongst the Nevrons. Could we have achieved a form of peace? Or even prospered alongside them?
I don't think the Nevrons like you very much, dude. I don't think trying to live near them or with them is gonna work out very well. Up to this point, the Nevrons have killed us or tried to kill us every single time we've found one. Except for like 3. Well, I can get over there, but I'm afraid to go over there and not be able to. Okay, there's a grapple point underneath me. I can get back. A little free chroma.
Nice.
Nice. Got some dead guys, some very, very dead guys. How is this blood still so fresh? And so clean? It doesn't make sense. Like, these people are stoned. They've obviously been here for a long-ass time. Especially if that was Expedition 50 over there. That's like, 17 years or something like that since then. So how is that blood still fresh? You figure after 17 years it would dry up. All right. Anything up here? No? Nothing? Can't get up there. Can't climb this in any way, right? Just gotta be certain. Let me up. No way, bro. I mountain goated my way to the top. That is not the way you were supposed to have done that. Just to be clear. It's absolutely not the correct way. Not the way it wanted me to go at all. Oh, we've got more tentacle pulls. Hey. Oh, there's 3 of them this time. Neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, it's marked. That has a lot of shields. Guess I'm just gonna try and basic attack you. If it works, it works. Hey, it worked. Alright. This guy has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shields on. No big deal. I will just use one of those and then basic attack you. That takes out most of your shield anyway. And do one of those right there. You're weak against ice. That's good to know. Which means that this basic attack should hit you pretty goddamn hard. And it did. We dodged the jumping in the air, falling down pillar. Ouch.
A storm is coming.
That hurt a lot. You are weak against ice, but I don't have enough AP to do anything ice related. So I'm just gonna hit you the old-fashioned way. Alright, now that thing's dead. And I still have enough. Still have enough AP to use the full shield break move.
A storm is coming.
Not a lot that really needs to be done against these guys. Hey, I learned the breaker and the teamwork luminas. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now I can go check under my L, and I go into Pictos, and I go into Luminas, and I take off the teamwork one, and I'll put on a different one now. Let's see, I want to put on 50% increased damage on the first hit once per battle. Yeah, that could be fine. That could be alright. Not sure if that is really worth a Picto slot, but it could be worth combining with the on death effect. So maybe I'll just move that out of the way. Let's move this, put that there. I got breaker. I do want that increased break damage, but let's go ahead and take that off for now. Let's see, we got 50% more damage when fighting alone. Recover 25% health on hitting a marked enemy once per turn. Let's go ahead, let's just do that. Let's put that on there just in case. Check out the Luminas here. We've got teamwork cost 5, so for 5 I could get 10% increased damage while all my teammates are alive. That's pretty decent. And then the other one was, we've got empowering attack, we've got exposing attack. We've got breaker. Yeah, it was breaker. And it costs 10 Lumina points. That seems like a lot for increased break damage. That definitely, 10 seems like a whole fucking lot. I'm probably not going to use that. But at least we know that it's there. You know, we know that that costs 10, and then we've got the 5 for teamwork, so at least I'm learning the Luminas. I'm increasing my build potential by changing around my Pictos. None of these Pictos are so important to me that I feel like they're going to make a huge difference. So I'm not really too worried about that. Want to go ahead and run around this little area and just see what we find. Can I jump on this? Yes. Can I jump higher than this? Yes. Sorta. There we go. Is there loot up here? If I were loot, this is where I would be. Way at the top of an annoying jump puzzle. Doesn't look like it. No loot up top here. The girls are just down there watching me be stupid. Oh, no, no. Mael came with me. Like, what is up here? Fuck all. That's what's up here. How did I miss that? I was just here a second ago. Oh, because it's on the other side.
Nice.
New Pictos, SOS power. Apply powerful when falling below 50% health. That could be good. I mean, powerful is not bad. I've been watching, bro, just doing some chores too. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm currently increasing my potential build diversity by unlocking more Luminas. Just like swapping things out. Trying to get more Lumina effects learned so that I can apply them when I do eventually decide that it's time to start build crafting. Got some ideas, you know? That's a good call. I thought so. Because I've been ignoring them up to this point, but I'm now starting to get quite a lot of Pictos, and I haven't changed them in a long time, so I want to make sure that I do that. Okay, this is the way that I went earlier, where I found the journal entry. Let's go ahead and swing over to the other side, where I know there is some chroma waiting for me. Alley-oop. There we go. Got a little 1500 chroma. Somebody stabbed this Nevron through its own gut. I want to take the Nevron sword so bad. I think they look super cool. With, like, the white stone aesthetic. And the fact that they're, I don't know, 78 feet long is pretty cool, too. Got the yellow paint here to show us that we can climb up. Thank God for that yellow paint. Okay. And I make my way over here. Have a little gander. What do we got in this direction? Nothing. Some of the Nevrons look really cool. I think so. Yeah, I think a lot of them are looking pretty dope. That side of the ship right there looks like it's a grapple point. Even though I'm certain that it's not, because, like, why would you grapple onto that? You know? But it does kind of look like it. I don't see anything on that ship that would say, hey, grapple onto me, Daddy, or whatever. It's another side right there. Maybe if there was something inside the ship right there. Ooh. Star's doing something in the other room, and it smells good. Skunky. A little, you know? I like that odor. That is a nice odor. That got her. That made me happy. Hearing your laugh always makes me so happy. I'm feeling very romantic today, I think, man. I don't know what the deal is. Must be that full moon energy, you know? That's my baby. That full moon energy got me all filled up here. As a Cancer, the moon is my sign. I'm the only, you know, Cancers are the only sign ruled by the moon, so. Yeah, I mean, Hanny, like I said, Cancers are the only sign ruled by the moon, so it makes sense that I would be feeling, and they're also the sign that governs emotions, right? So it makes sense that I would be feeling extra emotional on a full moon type of day. Star probably set some moon water out or some shit, bewitched my ass. She bewitched me from the beginning, and I bewitched her. I've told you guys the story before, but you know, I got her. Hit her up, slid into the DMs, you know, before I slid into the front butt. Don't repeat that, chat, all right? Don't clip that one out of context. That'll get me into real trouble. But, yeah, good times, man, good times. Anyway, I don't see nothing. I see absolutely nothing out here. So badly do I want to be able to shoot out these floating lanterns, but I can't. Now I have Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hanny, I'm sorry. It is the, it's the mouth. It's the... Yeah. Babe, don't... Don't say anything else. Don't dig yourself a deeper hole. She's pleading with me. She's like, for the love of God, just shut up. Shut your mouth, Moon. Exactly. Aw, man. So I might be able to come up with a good explanation on the fly. Maybe. Is that before or after we explain to the kids what a skunky aroma is? Okay, so I definitely can't go off the side of the cliff here, even though I want to. The intrusive thoughts can't win. Well, you are in the bathroom. That is true. Which, for those of you who don't know, she's not pooping in there. I'll just put it that way. I hear you, Pictos.
What have we here?
Excuse me, not Pictos, Chroma. I hear you, Chroma. Oh, shit, dude. My phone has 9% battery. The smell is from Daddy's medicine. That's what we call it here, too. That's what we told our kid it is. Let me plug my phone in over there before it dies on me. Just give me 1 sec. It's right behind the monitor. If something started and won't be familiar. Alright. Alright. I miss when I could take medicine. I miss it every day. I think about it every day. But, you know, such is life, right? You drink your meds now? I do, but I can't have them as readily as I could have the medicine that I have before. The ironic part is that the universe said, nah, fam. The world needs to deal with you completely unfiltered. And I said, no, wait. That's not a good idea. And the universe said, collapse his lungs. And then here we are. I tried to save everyone from me. I was a good noodle about it, you know? What shirt are you wearing? It looks dope. I am wearing... let me go over to this screen real quick. Let me just make sure I'm clicking out of the game real fast so that you can see. So, this is... This is a Diablo 4 Rogue shirt. So this is like the symbol... This is an armor piece that you can get as a transmog for rogues in Diablo 4. And this is like the symbol of them is this bow right here. Right? So it comes up like this. That bow and arrow. But yeah, dude, this shit is super sick. Like, I don't even play Diablo anymore. But when I saw this shirt on the Blizzard store, I told Star immediately, I was like, I want this. I want this right now. I love the graphic on this shirt. It also has like the symbol on the back of the neck and like the tradition, like the actual class symbol. And I want to say it says Diablo 4 back there too. I just I never really look at the back. I always look at the front. But man, I fucking love this shirt, dude. I love it. That's hella cool. Thank you, thank you. I thought it was the class symbol. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. And it's got, like I said, it's got the helmet is a piece of transmog, an actual helmet that you can get in the game. So when I played Diablo, and Rogue was the first character that I made when D4 came out, I was playing with Ice and DevNado, and we all picked up the game around the same time, and we all decided on Season 1? I don't remember, that we were all going to pick a different class, right? And I wanted to play the Necromancer, but Ice had called it. So instead, I played the Rogue, and I forget what Dev played. I want to say he played Druid first, but yeah, it was super fun. And then I was playing the character, and I saw this shirt, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that shirt, and I'm gonna wear it on the days when I'm like, because I was heavy into the game when it released. I was like, I'm gonna wear it on the days when I play Diablo, And then eventually going down, I don't know, like a week or 2 weeks after the shirt came in, I was wearing it and I found the transmog that is the helmet on the shirt. And you're like, obviously I immediately equipped it because like it's super dope. And then my rogue looked badass from that point forward. I never made it to the end game on that character, but at the start of Diablo 4, there was not really an end game anyway, and leveling to the max level took basically as long as playing WoW and getting to the max level in classic WoW. So it was like not really worth it to me to spend all that time leveling to the end. I want to say I made it to 82, level 82 out of 100. Very specific level, but I'm pretty sure that's where I stopped. But it was a fun time. It was a good time. I tried to get into Diablo 4, but it just didn't do it for me. Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt the same way after a little while. I liked the game a lot. I liked playing it. I liked... The one thing that I really liked, bro, was smoking up and build crafting. Because let me tell you, as far as gameplay goes, maybe not the most exciting game of all time, right? But as far as build crafting goes, I was rock hard about that shit, dude. It was super cool. The Paragon boards that you get after a certain level... There's like a whole bunch of them. There's a ton of different glyphs that you could put into them, which give you additional effects to customize. So like on the Paragon boards, there's like stats. It's like nodes. Like it's a giant board. There's dozens and dozens of nodes all on it. And you like follow a path through the nodes to get to the special nodes, which give you a big bonus. Excuse me, I tried to burp, but it didn't work. And so there's like a bunch of different boards that you could choose. You can orient the boards in different ways. So like, say at the first board that you get, you start at the bottom of it. So you want to like, if there's like a node that you want, trying to angle this so that you guys can see. There's like a node that you want, but it's like over here, right? Then you want to spin the board until it's like as close to the start as you could possibly get it. Right, and then you make your way through the board. It gives you a bunch of stats along the way, and then you get to the good node, and then you make your way to on the at the 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 and 9 o'clock of the boards are spots to go to another board. So you get the good node, and then you move on to the next board, or you can fill out because there's a bunch of like really good stuff in each like board, depending on how much you how many points you want to put in. It's usually more beneficial to snag the really important one and then go to a different board and start over and then go to, you know, get that next really important one and then go to another board, etc., right? But the amount of customization in there was just really cool. And so, you know, rolling up and sitting there and just, you know, like the meme, like staring at the boards like, oh yes, I can get 2% more DPS if I remove these points and put them over here. If I turn the board sideways, I can get another 1% DPS. I can't even, bro, I'm like trying to pretend to smoke. And I can't even inhale enough to pretend to smoke. My lungs hit capacity in the middle of that last inhale. And I had to pretend like I was still going. Like, it actually hurt. Holy shit. What little ass balloons I have. What tiny flesh balloons I have in my chest now. This is ridiculous. Anyway. Tiny flesh balloons aside, let's go ahead and keep going here. I can see the, I can see the loot over there, plus an enemy. My favorite. I do love me a good battle with a good enemy in it. How is my team looking? I mean, I could rest here. There's kind of no real reason to, but I could. Let's upgrade our attributes. Who went up a level? Lune went up a level. Let's give her all of this. Sayel went up another level. Let's give her all of that. Just in case. I'm not going to worry about the skills right now. We'll do it later. Oh, yeah, and rest. Boom. All right.
Looks like a farm.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
Yeah, remember the old times? The old times in France? Yo, Hanny, you remember Grenadier Jake? Remember him? I got some chroma here. And try and bust down this door if I can. No, I can't bust down that door. That would have been cool, though. Oh, it opens up on the side here, and we can go all the way around. Hell yeah. Oh my god, bro, an outhouse. Let's fucking go. The outhouse from Shrek, baby. You guys remember this? This should hit nostalgia super hard for a lot of us. This is the exact outhouse from Shrek. Somebody tell me that it's not. Hang on. I'm gonna Google it. Yo, it's so good. Oh my god, hang on. Hang on. Wait a minute. Just let me cook, chat. Let me cook. Alright? It's actually getting smaller as I'm trying to increase the size here. Look at it, bro. Now you tell me that this is not the same outhouse as the one from Shrek. Literally the same. Down to the last detail. Actually nuts. That's so cool. What a cool nod, you know? Thought the exact same thing. Had to be intentional. It had to be. Had to be. Absolutely had to be. Anyway, before I forget, like I was saying, Grenader Jake, remember him from Destiny 2? He used to run trials all the time. He raided us on the channel a couple of times. Dropped like 1,000 viewers on us at the same time. That was really cool of him. Used to be a former Overwatch League player. Him and his wife just moved to France. You remember him for sure? Yeah, dude, so him and his wife just moved to the countryside in France. And they keep posting all these pictures of what it's like over in France. And it just looks so goddamn beautiful. Yeah, yeah. They took their 2 dogs, moved completely out of the States. You know, when you're a millionaire, I suppose you can move wherever you want in the world without too much trouble. But yeah, that's what they did. Went over and are living it up in France now. I don't know if he's still playing trials. I would imagine he's probably taking a little hiatus while him and his wife do their thing. But congratulations to the homie, man. I like that guy. I like following his life a little bit here and there on social media. So I hope you're doing well, Jake. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you know, eat a baguette for me. Take a bite of it and say, this one's for the dudes. Good day to you. Let's kick his ass. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. They seem like they're having a good time. You love to see it. In the land of, in the land of Expedition 33. Damn it. Not how I wanted that to go. There we go. Alright, so I got all of that done and out of the way. Let's go ahead and just hit this guy. Realistically, I can only really damage these characters with the ranged attacks, because they are flying. I thought it was awesome. I like to see people succeeding, you know? That always makes me happy. Especially when they're people that have been good to us. If they haven't been good to us, well then, you know, fuck them. But for everybody that is cool. Oh, the ranged attack. Alright, I dodged the third one at least. So at least there's that. That is a lot of shields, I'm not gonna lie, Hanny. I'm glad you made me get this skill now. Thank you for the good advice. That is quite a lot of shield that guy has going on there. Alright, do I try and... I feel like I should try and eliminate this other guy. I got 4 AP. Let's go ahead and I'll use the final AP there. Hope that the basic attack kills it. And it dodged it. I got 4 AP. And it worked. Beautiful. Give it the old defenseless. I took that damage head on.
Time to hit big.
No denying that one.
Take down that shield.
I like the way Mael just goes in and she's like, excuse me, sir. Fuck your shield. She just lays waste to the whole thing. No shield for you. I've got this. I got enough for Fury.
Precision.
Oh, I lived with a cunt hair. That CH of health left. It's gone now, though. That was fun. These guys are weak as shit, but it is kind of enjoyable to kick their ass. Hello. A polished chroma catalyst. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm afraid that this is the correct way forward. Genuinely am terrified of going the right way here. There's a little hole in the wall, and I'm thinking I might want to slide into it. But I'm afraid of what's on the other side. Watch it be. Ooh, a merchant. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I need to grab whatever this thing is, though. E. If I hit E, what's it gonna do? Oh, okay, it activated the grapple thing. Nice, nice. Okay, what's goody? This place is just as beautiful as it is unsettling. But now is not the time to dwell on nature's beauty. Now is the time to trade stuff. All caps. Let's trade some stuff. All caps. Oh, I get to fight the merchant. I definitely want that. Oh, and I have to buy this ponytail for Sayel. Sayel, congratulations. I got you a new haircut. It's all you. 10,000 for a recoat. Fuck you. Color of Lumina. I do want to buy those, though. Let me get that color of Lumina. I don't care about any of the rest of these. Chroma Catalyst, Polished Chroma Catalyst. They can suck my Chroma Catalyst. Let's go ahead and fight the merchant. Who do I want to fight the merchant with? Gustav seems like the obvious choice here. Since he heals on a basic attack, let's just go ahead and slap him in his stupid paintbrush face. Oh, he is big. Marked and burning. That's good enough for now. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. That was your attack? What, are you gonna beat me with your pack, dude? I don't know if that's gonna work as well as you think it is. Just unloading the clip on him. I missed. You got any follow-up attacks? No? No? That's fine. I'm so bad at reading... Oh, shit. There was a follow-up attack that time. I'm so bad at reading the cues. Burning in, Mark. Don't mind if I do. Give myself a little heal there. There we go. You got another attack in you? Dodged you. I don't think I need to do anything else. Yep, he died. Well, he lost. He doesn't die. He just loses the fight and then sells me more stuff. You have defeated me in a duel. Rest assured that nothing in this universe will stop you now. I'm so glad that you are the thing standing in my way. Alright, I got Rangason, which is a new... Who is this even for? Doesn't tell me who it's for. Oh, it's for Sayel. Recover 5% health per foretell applied. And it scales with defense and agility. Healing skills cost 1 less AP. 30% increased heal efficiency per moon charge. Base attack gives 1 moon charge. That could be kind of good. Do I buy it, though? Because I never use that character. I'm not sure if I care about the Rangason. Range Sun. I don't know how to pronounce that shit, bro. Healing skills. It's level 7. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it. I only have 95 color of Lumina. I wish I had more. What if I need 96 extra Lumina slots, you know? Anybody ever consider that? Am I still low health? No, I'm good. It's my, collect it, you think? Cherish it forever? Buy it, collect it, cherish it forever. Hanny, I'm only doing this because you told me to. Literally the only reason I'm buying this. There we go. I bought it. Just in case. I don't know if I'll need it later. Genuinely, I have no idea. But for now, it's in the old inventory. For those who come after. 123. Just checking the time. because I don't have a clock that I can see anymore. I can see it if I do one of these, but it's like way on the other side of the room. Unfortunately, so next to me, like my tower is behind my monitor here. I'm like doing one of these. My tower is behind my monitor here, right? And then on top of my tower is a bunch of like knickknacks that I've collected over the years. Like I have an Overwatch 1 Pharah figure that I got from a loot crate back in 2016, right after Overwatch 1 released. I have a gift from my kid that says like best dad or something like that. And then I have a gift from Ice Cold, which is like a tankard, and it's got the hunter symbol from Destiny, and it says around the hunter symbol it says Moonchild and on the top, and then Dude No Way on the bottom. It's really cool. And then I got some other stuff on top of it, right? Well, when I did the repairs on my computer, I took all that stuff off, obviously, because I had to open up the case and remove it from its, its spot and turn it sideways, all that shit. But I put it all back last night, right? And unfortunately, I didn't know this at the time, but I put it in a way that is now blocking the clock. So I'm gonna have to fix that after this show. But yeah, it's there. It's just hard to see. Gotta wear a watch. I should wear a watch. I have a watch. It's just, like, I don't know. I wear a lot of bracelets, too. On any given day, I have 7 bracelets that I'm wearing. While I'm playing a game, I have 6, because I have one of them that gets caught on my mouse pad a little bit, so I take it off while I'm playing, so that I can look up without having my mouse pad get potentially damaged. But aside from that, I've got 4 on one arm, and usually 3 on this other arm. So, not sure if I have room for a watch at this point. I'm gonna have to chase that guy, so I'm just gonna leave him be for a little bit. I do have a story about him in a second when we do go after him, though. Wanna try and climb this shit. Just see if I can find anything up here. Hello? Sir? Ma'am? No? Nothing? Okay. Fair enough. My new processor comes in today, so I'm excited for that. I can't do anything with it, because I don't have a motherboard that supports it. And even if I did have the motherboard, I would then still have to buy the RAM and the cooler. And a case. Unless I use the one that I'm using now, but like... the one that I just installed all the shit on the one that I'm using now, so I kind of don't want to do that. I'll probably just buy a new case and install it there. But, because then I'd have to, like, take out the motherboard again in this case that I just installed it in. But yeah, so that arrives today. I'm excited to have it. My glorified paperweight. $600 paperweight. It'll be really good when I get it in there, though. When I do install it, it will be a night and day difference from where I'm currently at. Got some more loot down here. Polished chroma catalyst, neat. I'll take my weapon up to level 9, so that'll be cool. I want to destroy these boxes, but apparently I can't. Yeah, I'm excited for this processor, because it's like basically top of the line. Like one of the best, if not the best, gaming processor that's currently on the market. And I wanted to get it while I had the opportunity, because this shit does not last. As you might expect, things that are very popular, they sell out very quickly. Oh, you've got a light. Where was this light in all the other times when it was dark? It just automatically pulls the light out for you.
Nice.
Hey, now I can answer the question, what if I needed 96 lumina? Thank God. Just found another color of lumina. Off on the little side there. The cool thing about this processor as well is that it's more powerful than the graphics card that I bought. Which means that I will be good for the next 10 years. Which I'm very excited for. Alright, we've got shields on the main guy, but nothing really on the little guys. Let's go ahead and kill the little guys quickly. Just get him out of my face. We're gonna mark him, then we're gonna use Immolate on him so that he takes extra damage from the burn. He takes 2 more burn stacks. I'm gonna use Swift Stride against him, because that's gonna put her into Virtuoso stance. 2-hit combo. Double dodge. We're good to go there. I missed. Oh. I didn't realize that there was a third attack there. Damn it. Well, that did not go as planned either. Hexka shields his allies. Well, fuck you, bro. How about that? Go ahead and just use that now. I think we just use a basic attack against this guy. Just to kill him. Since he's weak against ice. And that's her element weapon.
Feel the burn.
I can apply the burn and still remove some of the shield that he gets. And then with a single parry, we really deal a lot of damage there. Damn, I missed the third one. That could have been my parry, my counterattack window. Okay, this guy's almost dead. So let's go ahead and use the breaking rules. Actually, I kind of don't need to, do I? I'm in D stance. Let's go over actually to this guy. We'll use offensive switch. Put her into O stance. Now we know that this guy can die. Good. I can use my final 2 AP, or I can save them. I'm just gonna save them for now, because we know he's just gonna shield himself in a second anyway. I can destroy the rest of his shield, and then hit him with a basic attack there to get that defenseless debuff on him. I missed, but I parried the last one. So at least there's that. He's gonna shield his allies like a bitch. He's only got 2 shields though, so not really worried about that at all. He is now burning, which means I can put her into virtuose stance by hitting him. I want to use my heal on my L so she doesn't die, so that I get to benefit from her Fury move. He is already burning. I have 4 AP, which means I can use from fire to give a 20% heal to Gustav, but I missed. Gonna fully dodge his shit. Get him out of the way there. We can go ahead and hit him with the... No, that is still the wrong move. There we go. For that giant damage.
Danger.
Nailing it.
A storm is coming.
Not a whole lot I can do about this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Use my 2 AP, hope to get him burning or marked. Neither one of them worked, but that's okay. He's gonna shield his allies. But again, that does not matter. You can go ahead and use the basic attack. She crits for almost 5,000. Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and heal Gustav. That nice little 600 heal, put him back at full health there. I am overcharged, but not without enough AP to be able to actually use the overcharge. So let's just do that. The 3-hit combo coming to my way. Tried to parry it and failed miserably. Now a 2-hit combo. 1 parry. 2 parry. He didn't like that very much. Alright. Put her into virtuose stance. Actually, that didn't work because he wasn't burning. Whoops. Rip. Let's go ahead and heal my L. Get her health back up. Big heals. Use overcharge against him. Stance is broken. He's no longer stunned, but he is taking that big damage. Gonna shield himself, but it's not gonna matter. Gonna destroy the shield there. I'm gonna back it out. use the heal on who's got the lowest health. Gustav has the lowest health. And then we can just basic attack to finish him off. Nothing to worry about there. Those guys were pretty easy, all things considered. What was the way that I was going, though? I came down from up here. Came over from this side. There we go. There we go. I see it now. I still gotta fight the little who's a what's it thing over there. This is where I gotta chase him to make him stop. The Petank is what his name is. Oh, and we have a paint shield. Or a paint cage. A paint bucket. Whatever. Checking around, looking at everything. Nothing here. Making my way downtown. Paint buckets. Paint cages. Everything's paint in this world. It's like the whole theme of the world is like paint related. At the end of the game, you find out that you were actually just in a painting the whole time. It was never real. This was just a children's story imagined. That'd be crazy. Alright, paint cage, I see you. I don't see the rest of you, though. There's one. There's lock number 1, lock number 2, and lock number 3. Give me my shit! Thank you very much. A new weapon. A Dunum. What the fuck? The fuck is this name? Duenum? Dunum? In defensive stance, gaining AP also gives 1 AP to allies. If stanceless, base attack switches to defensive stance, plus 1 AP on stance switch. Scales with agility and defense. Not for me. Cool, but not for me. Let's see. This one is level 7. This one is also level 7. Scales with defense and luck. Scales with defense and agility. What do I have? More luck than agility? I feel like I have 0 luck. I have 0 luck, 0 agility, 0 defense. So why does the Duenum deal less damage than the Plenum? That doesn't make sense to me. On turn start, if stanceless, switch to D-stance. Double break damage in D-stance. I feel like that is actually useful. I'm just going to stick with what I have. Even though it looks like an ice pick. It looks like she's going to go over and stab somebody in the neck with a fucking ice pick. She got like a rapier as her weapon, which I think is cool. And very on brand for a French game. For one of the characters to be using a rapier. Can I break this? Not yet. So this must be the area where I get to break these things. This must be right around where I get to figure out how to break that shit. I'm sure I'll call Esquier down to do his weird puppet thing. Okay. Now I gotta remember, I only have 3 turns to be able to beat this guy. So whatever I do, it better be a good one. So let's chase him around a little bit. Yeah, I gotta get you to the spot where you stop running. Which is down there. Okay, what if I approach you from this angle? Will you run the other way? No. So the thing that I found out about these Petanks is that their name is actually a play on words to a game that French people play. It's basically like the French equivalent of horseshoes. I forget what it's called, but it's something close to Petank. It's like Petank adjacent, you know? So essentially what it is there's like a red ball, and then they try and throw another, like a metal red ball, and they throw it, and then they try and throw other metal red balls as close to it as possible. Which, again, sounds like French horseshoes to me. So, it's kind of neat, I think. Here we go, now I fight the tank. Summons another Nevron to protect it. Got 4 turns. I don't foresee having to worry about being, you know, needing 4 turns. I don't think I'll need all 4, but you never know. Swift Stride, Breaking Rules, Spark, Pierce. I feel like I go into offensive stance here to try and deal that big burn damage. You're gonna summon another Nevron? Sure, bro.
Let the ink flow.
All right, let's immolate it. And then let's go ahead and mark it.
Careful, Mael.
Get that perfect dodge off. All right, Mael is now good. I can hit it with the Swift Stride to go into Virtuose Stance. Ouch. I gotta remember to counterattack this guy, because he needs to be counterattacked or else he will just live forever. He's got a massive health bar too. How the fuck am I gonna finish him off in 2 turns? Are you weak against ice? No. Why are you only taking 19 damage? Do you take more damage based on the Nevrons that are still alive? Because that would be interesting. To find out that I have to kill the Nevrons. Otherwise, it just won't work. What if I kill one of the Nevrons? Well. Hey, I killed your Nevron, friends. Just thought you'd like to know. There's the big damage. And there's the W. Okay, that was... I was right. I had to kill the Nevrons. 5 polished chroma catalysts. A new respec token. And 5 more color of Lumina. For a total of 101 color of Lumina. The Patanks do deal a pretty good amount of damage. Or do give a pretty good amount of loot, I mean. They take good damage, I feel like, only when you play to their gimmick. I feel like I've run into the Patanks problem a lot, where I need to kill them in a certain number of turns, and I forget that I need to be counterattacking them every time they attack. And then I end up wasting an entire turn where I should have been dealing damage that way. Can I destroy this cart? No? 42, okay. What have we here? This is the only way forward, at least I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead back, just do a once-over on this area. Make sure that I have actually searched everything so that I don't leave any loot behind. This is where I found some loot. Got these sheds and stuff, these little farmhouses. I have no idea how these are supposed to protect you from the rain. What with their roofs not being fully, like, there are holes in every single board. So, I don't know. Feel like this is a shit way to protect yourself. And I think there was something over here too, right? Did I already go this way? I think I did. And this was like the little tiny hole in the butthole in the wall. Right, this is where I found the merchant and the way down. Yep. Definitely went this way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Lune, could you please get the fuck out of the way? Trying to walk past you. You're standing in my face. It's very rude. Alrighty. So, nothing up here. Nothing of value in any of these places. One dead Nevron on the ground. You love to see it. I found the loot that was right here hidden. I went over here and found this loot. I can't jump up on top of this thing, and there's nothing up there even if I could. Going far left now. Nothing in these houses. Negative. Can't jump up there. No hidden ledges or anything to speak of, right? Nope. And this is where we found the little well thing. Okay, I am confident that I've now searched every part of this place. There's absolutely nothing left for me to find, which means I am safe to move on to the next little area. That's an enemy. And another one. Looks like that guy's already burning. So he'll probably be weak against ice. Which is good for Mael, who has an ice weapon on. Excuse me. I don't know why you switched directions all of a sudden. Me changing the camera angle must have done it for you. Alright, I just know you're gonna pop up and attack me, so just go ahead, get it over with. Hello? Hexka, abandoned and incomplete. Entrapped in stone. Quite the situation I'm in, right? If you don't say something in the next few seconds, I shall knock myself to sleep. How did this happen? I do not exactly know. But I can certainly guess. It has less to do with the mistress. It has to do with the mistress. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit more? You want to know more? Just a moment. I'm wondering what I could ask in exchange. You're not really in a position of power here. A poor threat, sadly. In my weakened, incomplete state, anything could kill me at this point. The others, they possess shiny, shimmering rocks, glistening on their back. Why I lack the same luster, I do not know, but it maddens me. We could potentially help you with that. I hope you can. The cavern might be your best bet. If you could find 3 of these lustrous rocks, oh, I will be magnificent. That's it. Shiny, shimmering, glistening. Why does this madden me so? Those who I envy all came from that cavern. I merely want the same luster. And that is fair, bro. That is totally fair. So I will go to the cavern and try and find it for you. I like how this guy looks like vaguely Souls-like in appearance, you know? He's got the big hammer, he's walking around. Except he's like a monster and not like a person. You notice a lot of times in Souls games, the real monsters are people. Just like in real life. Okay, nothing else here. Just that guy who wanted to tell me about how he needs stuff from me. Pull out the old hand lantern. Hello. Got more levels up? Jesus, fuck. Sure. Level 27 here for Mael. Feels good. Do I rest? Do I rest? I feel like I don't. I feel like there's kind of no reason to. I'm just gonna wait. I don't want to respawn all the enemies. I don't like the enemies that much. This is definitely the cavern. The cavern in question is this one right there. I don't know what to do other than take the grapple point. I don't think there is anything that I can do other than take the grapple point. So here I go. Pull out your hand light, Gustav. Can't see shit in here. This has got to be the cavern that they were talking about with the Nevrons, right? Or not the Nevrons, with the Gestrals. The little paint guys. They talked about a cavern with some water in it. This has got to be the one. I have not forgotten. And I'm not talking about the hand cannon. Can I jump into your water? No. Of course not. I feel like if this game let you commit suicide, I would have died 1,000 more times than I have up to this point. That's part of the fun. Part of the charm of games is finding out where your death is. You know? Look at this cheeky little bitch trying to hide from me. You can't hide from me. I see your tentacle ass. Alright, who do we got? We got these 3 guys. Big guy has 3 shields. I feel like you need to die first. So it's gonna be you. You are resistant against my primary attack. But that's okay, you still take damage. Let's go ahead and hit him immediately. Get the burn going.
Finesse and grace.
He's not weak against ice. I can get a counter off with Lune here. Destroy one of his shields.
Hurry!
Danger!
Okay. Damn. We took the hit from that one. I tried to parry it, but that's okay.
Survive.
He's gonna shield his allies now. That guy has 3. I have 7 AP total. I need 6 for Fury. The target is defenseless. Play a second turn. They are not. So... tough one. He is burning, but I'm in Virtuo's stance already. So I think at this point, the best thing I can do is to apply Spark to him. Stack up that burn a little more.
Flow.
And I can destroy these 2 shields here. And then I can try to use... Do I want to try Earth on him? Let's try Earth on him. Deals low Earth damage to all enemies. That hit, but not for as much as I was hoping for. Which is still kind of fine, I think. Can I mark you? Resistant, resistant. Burn. No mark. It still died, though. Fuck. I stopped looking at it.
Get ready.
Well, Lune just died. Mael is the only one who gets a turn this round. I'm in defensive stance. Let's break this guy's shield, his 1 shield there. And then we can go ahead and hit him with this. Go into offensive stance. Parry there. Double parry. Perform the counter.
God up.
I missed, but that's okay. He's gonna shield his allies.
Finesse and grace.
I can use that to break his shield. All the shields are gone. Quickly get out of the way of that shit before I end up taking too much damage. I am low health. Marked, I need you burning. There's the burn, but it took too long.
Get ready.
Tiny heal there. Damn, took the final hit. It's alright, it's alright.
Please survive.
Alright, I did not get hit with the stun attack that time.
Begins.
Thank God for that. You are almost dead, so let's just go ahead and kill you, I think. Instantly destroy you. with basic attack. And it worked, so that's no big deal there. Parry. Double parry. Nice, nice. Alright, I've got overcharge active. I need to mark it if I can. No mark. That's fine. Just gonna go ahead and hit it.
For those who come after.
Armed and dangerous. 6,000 damage.
Time to hit big.
You could shield your allies, but it ain't gonna save you. Go ahead and hit the swift stride on him. Put her into virtuose stance. Try and keep that burn and that mark going. Get a nice heal on Gustav there. Oh, he's got another one. Nice, good stuff.
The dance begins.
Hey, gorgeous. Where'd you go? Oh, okay. All right. Let's do the Fury.
Finesse and precision.
He's lower health anyway. That's better than nothing. He's not burning. Can I make him marked? That's fine. Go ahead and hit him with that damage.
Finesse and grace.
And he's gone. Pretty easy. Gustav goes up. We learned the 2 Luminas that we equipped earlier, so that's good. For healing mark and augmented first strike. So that's pretty good there. Let's go ahead and trade out those Luminas now for something else. Go over here. The Pictos even. Trade out the Pictos for something else. The augmented first strike is a decent one. Not sure if I care about that. So let's... Where's the one that gives me 3% health every time I hit a counterattack? I gotta find that. Stun boost, energizing jump, healing parry. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. And then let's find another one that looks good. 50% increased critical chance if below 30% health. Yeah, let's put those on. That sounds fun. Let's get those rolling. Do I use a Chroma Elixir on myself? Feel like I could. But I think I'm gonna wait. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. You know? So this is one of those crystals. Can I pick it up? Yes?
Well,
yes!
that will help.
I got one of the crystals. I had to shoot it first to be able to pick it up. Which I guess makes sense, you know? You gotta break it to be able to remove it from the ground. Doing a little run around here. A little back and forth action. Which way do I go, George? Not over here. Maybe over here? What you got down in this area? Anything? Whole lot of nothing. And I do mean a whole lot. Got some loot over here. Another crystal there. And go ahead and grab this loot.
An advantage.
Another color of Lumina. Let's go. That's like my favorite loot to get because I know that it will equate to more power eventually. Alright, I can't leave that one guy just sitting there alone. I have to go kill him and his stupid friend. And get the loot that's next to him. What you got for me? Okay, let's break your crit spots. It dodged my move, and that's very sad. But I can go ahead and heal Lune there. go ahead and break the shield of this guy.
Take cover! Ready to evade.
Cover that sword in blood. Nice.
Take cover!
I tried to parry it. I just missed. That's alright, though. Get that guy down. He's gonna be dead. Oh. Still have 1 hit point. Nice. 1 AP even.
Let's push forward.
Alright, Luna, you need to heal yourself again. Good. Mael, you're looking pretty low as well. It'd be cool if you could not die. That'd be sweet. Let's go ahead and destroy your shield here.
Take down the shields.
Get ready.
That really fucks them up, dude. I swear to God.
That's better.
Got the counterattack off. Wonderful. Do I attack the main guy or do I attack this dude? I feel like I'm just gonna attack him. That is not what I wanted to do.
Storm is coming.
Oh well. What do you do, right? What do you do? Go ahead and heal Mael before she takes a single hit and dies.
Hurt.
Don't necessarily want that to happen. Let's give this guy the old razzle dazzle.
Parry it. That's better.
Nice. Got that shield taken off there. I gotta stop aiming for their head. That doesn't do any extra damage. And sometimes they gently move out of the way. And I waste 1 AP. Okay. Fuck your shield.
Parry it. That's better.
That is super easy. I'm overcharged now, so I might as well just use it. Boom, baby. Quick and easy.
Interesting.
Another color of Lumina. Hell yeah. That is genuinely so exciting every single time. I can grab this rock right here. Oh, I can go all the way around, huh? That's good to know. Oh, I can really go all the way around. What the fuck? What's back here? The way forward. Okay. I will keep you in mind. Way forward. How about if I go from this direction? Ooh, a jump puzzle. Damn it. Fucked up the jump puzzle. Alright, drop down. Try again. Boom, baby. That's right. Being able to heal 3% on a parry doesn't seem like it's that good. But then in that last round, I parried like 4 or 5 times, so it became like a decent sized heal for Mael, who otherwise has no heals. I keep getting stuck on something and it won't let me press W. Okay. Double jump. 3 and 4.
An advantage.
Breaking shots. 50% increase break damage with free aim shots. Neat. I'll take that. That is not how I wanted that to go. Let's go ahead back over there and just make sure that there's nothing in that direction. Yeah, that is good. Although, the break damage is applied based on how much damage you do. So since the free aim shots are pretty weak, you're not going to see a lot of return on investment. The ROI on that is going to be pretty low. But, you know, an advantage is an advantage. Especially with all the Lumina slots that you get. You could very easily just, equip it after it becomes a Lumina. For that additional, effect. And not care about the rest of the stat bonuses and shit like that. Yeah, this place is big, big. They really get you with the exploration, you know? They really make you go around and look at everything. If you want to get all the loot. I can go in this water. A little bit. That's good, because I gotta pee. Hang on. Ladies, don't watch. This water just got warmer, huh? That's much better. Alright, I'm good now. I think there's something over here. Yeah, there is. Oh, an enemy. Neat. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. I heard that somewhere. Hello? Do you just not care about me? There it is. The fuck was that, bro? Guy's blind as a bat. Roacher. Not Roacher. Let's use marking shot against him. What if I was supposed to talk to that guy? If I was, well then I just shit the bed in some kind of serious way. Yep, so I can mark him again. Rock crystal, 1. Well, at least I got a rock crystal out of that. I really hope I wasn't supposed to talk to him. So I can go down right there, or I can go across. Was there 1 or 2 ways to go across? Let's see. There's this, which leads me basically nowhere. Can I jump up on these? Yes. What happens if I continue to jump up on these? You gotta try everything. Everything you can think of, because you never know where the loot will be hiding. Like, for example, I'm gonna try and fall off of this 700 times before I make it to the top. Why would I do that? For those who come after, of course. That's my excuse for bad gameplay. I made it. My summit of the rock nipple is complete. Okay, so there's 2 ways forward. One of them is down, and one of them is straight up forward. This one, there's this, right? I can go that way. There's obvious loot this way. There's nothing else over here. So now I gotta decide, like, do I go down first? I feel like I do. Descend further into the cavernous region before I continue down the obvious loot path. Because this is kind of like hidden, you know? This is kind of like, we want you to explore to find whatever's down here type of shit. I see. Now I see what I've gotten myself into.
We can use that.
Got another recoat. So that's cool. That looks like a door to the mansion. Am I crazy? That a door to the mansion right there? Gotta destroy some of these boxes. Go down? Go down first, right? This is not the proper way. Just want to make sure. We're pretty good on health. I think we're gonna chill out. I'm just gonna walk up to it. Do you want to fight or do you want to talk? Oh no, she wants to fight. She wants to fight. Her sword was blue before. And now it's yellow. And I don't know how to feel about that. It's weak against Gustav's basic attack. Now it's burning. Apply defenseless. It is resistant to fire. So that's good to know. Prepares a fire attack. Ouch. Fair enough. Gustav's taking a little burn damage there, but it is also burning. I don't have enough to use my from fire skill, but I can mark it. Make it take that damage. Luna has enough to be able to heal herself. Do I heal her or do I heal Gustav? I'm gonna heal her. And then Mael is low health. But that's not that big of a deal. I'm in virtuoso stance. I'm gonna use her fury.
Please survive.
Prepares a frozen attack. Nifty. Prepares a fire attack now. Okay.
No margin for error.
Literally no margin for error here. Do I heal her? Or do I revive someone else? Tough one, right? Tough one. Because they will all die if I get hit again. I have 4 action points. And I have no strong damage attacks with her. And she is burning. So she will die if I don't heal her. That's my best case scenario, I think. Just dodge all her shit. Now I revive someone else. Want to revive Gustav because he can keep himself alive. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, well, yeah, we're gonna send in the reserve team, because I feel like I can beat this thing.
I'm waiting.
As long as I don't get hit again, which I will.
Ready.
Okay. Focus Foretell. Deal that damage to it. I got an AP off of that. Now it's gonna do its fire attack. Great. Let's go ahead and focus Foretell again. Good dodging, good dodging. Cool. Okay, now let's go ahead and use Twilight Slash.
I saw your future.
And down it goes. Perilous Parry. +1 AP on parry, but damage received is doubled. Why would you want that? That doesn't seem good at all. Okay, now I'll use a Chroma Elixir. Now I feel like it's worth using the Chroma Elixir. That was fun. Some more Chroma. Very useful. And then I've got this door, which leads to the mansion, question mark. When you allocate attribute points to a character, don't forget to consider your weapon's attribute scaling. It will greatly affect the damage it deals. Thank you so much for that, dude. I appreciate it. A new wardrobe? Examine. Oh. A new outfit for Mael. Sweet, dude. And it'll only allow Mael to get the outfit. This is definitely a room in the mansion. Where? Why? No one's sure. How? Or when? What if I put that outfit on Mael while I'm in here? Does that do anything? The skirt. Skirt outfit. Skirt! Can I now sleep in the bed? No. It's a cute little outfit, though. Hello. What, like... It keeps giving me the option to talk to whatever's outside this door. But I don't know what to do about that. Do I need to be in a different outfit? I feel like it can't be that, right? Like, it can't be... Can't be that. What if I put on the baguette outfit? It doesn't like my clothes, bro. Okay, I'll put on the suit. I'll even give him the man bun for good measure. I hate it. I hate the outfit. I hate the man bun. How about the swimsuit? With the gestural hair. No? What if... What if I gotta dress up as the gestural? Speak to me! Something's telling me that it's not it. Curly, charming, swimsuit, crimson uniform, suit. I basically tried everything at this point, you know? Lune, go talk to it as a gestural. No? I don't understand. Okay, what if I give you the Lumiere outfit? I might have to just chalk this up to not being anything. It just feels like that is unlikely, you know? Feels like, of course, it would be something. I'll put on this baguette outfit. Nothing. Damn, bro. Hannibal, what am I missing about this thing? This thing in the window. Just make sure I got everybody back in their regular outfits. There's something I'm supposed to do here. It doesn't want to chit-chat, and I'm mad about it. There's this split in half person. And I can't figure out what to do about them. If I put on that outfit, can I talk to the wardrobe again? No. The wardrobe does not care. Fine. Let's see, a skirt might look good with the braid, maybe? Maybe that's what I needed to do? I don't know why the wardrobe feels like the thing that would be the thing that changes the way that this thing interacts with me, but it does. What time is it? 2:20. Oh shit, bro. Anyway, I gotta call it a day. Holy shit. I didn't realize it was getting late. So anyway, we will play some more of this and dive into more of this probably tomorrow. Star and I are gonna go see a movie, I think, probably tomorrow as a matinee. So maybe we'll do something. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know when I end up deciding to do it or go live. Maybe. I just want to play more of this game, dude. Every time I sign off, I say that I want to play more, and then something happens, and I end up not playing more of the game. But, like, I don't want to play it off stream, you know, because I played the whole thing live with you guys, and you've seen me do every part of it thus far. You've watched me kind of traverse my way through stupid scenarios and come out the other side a little bit better. But yeah, I do have to... At a certain point, I do have to call it a day, because I gotta pick up my kid very soon, so that's gonna be the next thing on the agenda, and then we'll figure out the rest of the day from there. But I want to figure out what's going on with this guy. I don't want to just give up before I know what's happening with Split-Face Man over here in the window, and why I can't talk to him. It's pissing me off. But we'll figure that out another time, and we'll continue on with our expedition here in Expedition 33. So, I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out today. I want to thank Tyr for being here straight off the jump. Tyr, I appreciate you, man. I want to thank Hannibal for coming and chilling with me, too. Hanny, thanks for coming by, brother. Stargazer, thanks for being here. You know I love you. I want to say thank you to Mike for coming and chilling with us today. Good show. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I will be live tomorrow, and I will catch everybody then. I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon. I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way, and I will see you in the next stream. Take care.